It's tempting.
It's tempting.
Learning,
What you gonna do?
improving, flourishing, and evolving.
Life.
Yo. All right, y'all, we back. Let's give it up.
What's up, y'all? This is another episode of Life.
Welcome back.
Love, where we was at with it.
Love was the first one.
Yeah, but love. We can go plenty of ways. We could talk about how it's an action word. It's not really, you know what I mean? You could say it all day, but like if you don't put any action behind it, then it's kind of hard for people to believe, especially if you've been abused from people just saying it. You know what I mean? If you've been taken advantage of people saying that they love you, or you got the ones who, by default, you supposed to love, but they don't treat you the same. You know what I mean? You know?
And like you said, it's an action word. It's it's a prove it to me word. You know what I mean? Like you show it. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing you can just, like he said, you say it over and over. It's an action word. You got to show it. What do you mean by it?
Yeah, it's crazy to bring that up because I done had a few conversations with people that don't understand when they relay the message to me. I don't kind of relay it back because if I hear you say it to me and while you telling me you love me, I'm witnessing stuff that don't include love, like the actions and the movements and the way that you portraying yourself when it comes to me. Like that love is kind of serious to me. Yeah. I don't just like to use the word and be talking about it. And if I can't really show the action, like you can tell me you love me, like you said right here, we can tell each other we love each other, but at the end of the day, if you telling me that, and when I need your love, physical, I need the physical, I need the showing, I need the attention, I need the part where, the proof, that part, I need that part. And a lot of people say love and don't even understand that that's not it. That's the saying of it is just not it. It's a whole slew of things that go with that word.
And it's powerful.
Yeah.
It's very, 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 very powerful.
Man, I had a cousin that just had a habit of saying that to a lot of people. My cousin used that word way too loose, boy.
Stay in the mic.
Out here in the street.
Yeah, nah, they it became a part of the conversation. You know what I mean? It was more of a salutation than it was an action word. You know, love. I'll catch up with you later. Like that. But then it didn't got into the point where, like, so much is we being taken advantage of so much for the love. You know what I mean? So now you have to keep your guard up and you got to watch who you doing.
Because it's been misinterpreted with the word, yeah,
it's way misinterpreted.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, even with your people, you know what I mean, even how you would like they said it got blown out of proportion because it wasn't used properly for the kids and for the ones who like before us. You didn't even have the ability to use it. Say you coming from say your grandma or you know what I mean, the people before us where they was saying you might say that to him in the trauma state where he like, I love you because you eat. I love you because you this. You know what I mean? They was talking about the action, but so many people hadn't heard it because it was kind of like taboo to just be like, me and you, I love you, bro. And they treat us like we chumps or something. You know what I mean? The whole time, we really feel how we feel about each other because of the experiences that we've been through. Yeah. So we gotta kind of get back to the space where it's being used properly.
Right.
Yeah, because a lot of people put different weights on that. You know what I mean? You tell somebody they love you, you love them. You don't know where they come from. You don't know what they expect from that because people love different. I know, when I show mine, I usually try to do it out of kindness of my heart because I don't want to be disappointed if it don't come back the same way. You understand? I do it because I want to do it, and this is, you feel me, me. But a lot of people, you got that word. A lot of people say you love me, then you should be able to do this. You should do this when I call. You should do this. You should do that. You don't know their expectations. People have their own expectations on that words as well.
You know, but to me, love, this is my personal opinion. What you just said, somebody call you because they need something and you don't show up for them. That's not really, to me, that's not like you don't love them, to me. Anything can come up, you know what I mean? But love to me is community, like loving your neighbor, you know, it's genuine, you know, caring, like having empathy for somebody else. If you live somewhere, you concerned, you see your neighbor house on fire or something, you concerned about it. You showing your love, and I'm not saying I love them, like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about love is caring for somebody and having empathy for people. And, you know, people say it's different kind of love. You know, I mean, you know, it's romantic love and other love. But when I genuinely say I love somebody, like, I really do. There's no, if I say love.
So it ain't no categories.
Yeah, it ain't.
More of a, this is like, I don't want to break it up. I'm saying I love you. I don't want to take it and piece it out. Like, I love in this capacity. I don't love like I just love this, I love that, or I love that.
And I don't love to get love back.
Oh no,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what that's where he was at.
Yeah,
with
I know.
It.
That's why
like
I know. That's why I was.
Yeah, building on that.
I give love because it's genuine, you know. And if it's not giving back to me, it don't. I'm human. I might feel a certain type of way, but it's not. It don't crush me because I don't give my love to receive it back.
Right.
I'm human. I do want to receive it back, but that ain't why I do it.
So in the reality of being mature, think about it in this space where you doing you, but you don't want to ever let what XYZ do control what you do because it take away from you, and then you're not fulfilling yourself. So now you don't love the same because you're trying to match their energy. Now we're not matching no energy.
Right.
We keeping our energy.
Exactly.
That's the genuine part of other love. When you can say it to somebody and you saying it because you genuinely love them. It ain't if they say it back or not, because we can't even measure what your feel of love is. I might say I love you, and it be one way that I'm saying it to you, and you might not say it back, but that don't mean that you don't. I'm too far back. Don't mean that you don't love me back, or you can't react, or damn, I don't have lost some words. I don't have lost words.
Nah,
it's
all good.
That's how deep it go.
Yeah, it's
and breathe. Just let it come.
Yeah, it's crazy to me to us talking about this. Like, damn, this kind of hit home.
Yeah.
So
that's how it's supposed to. Somebody else might be walking down the same road you walking to, so you might need that.
They might need to.
Yeah, you might need to get that up off of you, brother. Yeah. Like that's the authenticity of being yourself, so you can get in that space and you can release that, so you ain't got to hold that on your chest. You don't got everybody like who go to the gym and work out by themselves. Everybody need a spot here and there, especially when it get heavy.
Yeah,
well, let it out. What are you saying?
Right, it's I come from a family where the word love like was nobody never said it.
Yeah,
grandma never said it.
It's real.
Daddy, and I watched myself grow up with this. So when I did start being like, damn, don't nobody say they love each other. So let me break the cycle. And I watched how I could go say, Grandma, I love you. And it scared her. She didn't know how to react. So,
yeah,
man,
like, boy, this is serious right here, boy.
Yeah, I mean, this just the other day on Thanksgiving. Like my father's family, my mother's family, total opposite.
Yeah.
My father's family, they don't say it. I tried to hug my father the other day, bro. He looked like I was an alien. You hear me?
Right.
Yeah, and that's just the whole side. They don't really use the word. They just don't. But
I think it's us.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know where it happened, but us as a people, us as a
Yeah,
people
it's
using that, like, it's difficult to even grab a hold to and
take it this far.
It's
though.
scary to grab a hold too.
Yeah,
You know.
some when you really think about it, our counterparts, they come and they savages and they take and they built on destruction. All we ever think about until you get into that mindset is compassion, love, unity. You know what I mean? So after so much destruction, you gotta mask it. You gotta stick your chest out. You gotta make sure you protect your space. So the family, if it's a woman, the woman trying to make sure that them boys don't get hurt. You know what I mean? The men trying to make sure that the women don't get hurt. You start thinking about what they done and how psychological it is to where they just like your grandma. Think about how old your grandma, you know what I mean, and how far back what that looked like in their time of.
It's tempting.
it's tempting.
Learning,
What you gonna do?
improving, flourishing, and evolving.
Life.
Life.